going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the 10th inning. It's been a while, but we are going to get another episode. It will be only me this time. Cushman could not make it. He has a test to study for. Good luck, my man. I have finals next week, so I know the grind, but after that, we will be pumping these videos out like candy. We expect to get a lot of them out in a very short amount of time, so... But for now, Vlad Jr. is on absolute fumes. So are the entire Cubs team, and the Rays aren't the best of the AL East anymore. But I think we'll start with the Cubs, because I am a Cubs fan. As you can see, a lot of Cubs stuff behind me. But since the last episode, they have been on a roll. Pretty sure they had 3 walk-off homers, and they have been getting it done in the clutch. The pitching has been performing very well. Last night beat the Nationals 6-5. Steve Cishek had a 7-out save. And while the bullpen was a very big weakness at the start of the season, it is really coming around for the Cubs, and that's what I really like to see. Also, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been on a tear. I don't think he had any home runs in his first 13 games. Oh, heavens. Then I think he had 2 in one game, and I feel like it just took him a few games to get used to the MLB, but he's really turned it around, and he's really starting to hit a lot better. Unfortunately, I don't think the same can be said for the Blue Jays, 10 games back of the first place Yankees. Yes, the Yankees played very well in the series against Tampa. So, the Yankees are actually in first place by half a game, and the Reds have the same record, or not the Reds. The Rays have the same record as the Cubs. So, one team that started off on fumes, one team that started terribly, they've kind of met each other. Both teams 27 and 17. But the Yankees, even though they still have a lot of key guys hurt, they've been just getting it done. And I don't really know what to say about them. They're 28 and 17, only a half game above the Rays. But they might actually be the hottest team besides the Cubs. I don't know. We'll have to see. But, I mean, the Cubs just started off so terribly. So, also, I don't know if you guys know, I did get a chance to go to Cincinnati this week. I got a Reds hat. Though I'm not a Reds fan. I'll wear my Reds hat. Got to go to Cincinnati over the weekend. Caught the game, one of the weekend series games between the Reds and Dodgers. And that was the only game the Reds won that series. They won the game 4-0. Quick thing about Great America Ballpark. It is a great place to watch a game. No seat in the stadium is a bad one. It was pretty hot outside with this huge, enormous cloud just whooshed over near the late innings. It was great. Great fan atmosphere there. The guy sitting next to me was very disappointed when he found out I was a Cubs fan. Since I was wearing this Reds hat and cheering for the Reds, he thought I was a Reds fan, and then he asked why Javi Baez was on the back of my phone case. And you could just see the disappointment in his face, just he's like, I'm going to kill this kid. He's a Cubs fan, but oh well. I'll tell you, for the Reds, in a few years, they might not be that bad of a team. I mean, Puig had an outstanding game. Dodgers really couldn't hit well. Tyler Mahle, pitcher for the Reds, got his first win of the season. Pitched very well. Raisel Iglesias did really good out of the pen. The Reds look like a team on the uprise. But, I mean, anyway, the Dodgers won the series. And I'm pretty sure they have the best winning percentage in baseball. I can check real quick. No, the Astros are the best winning percentage by, barely. But the Dodgers and Astros are both, I think, on another level right now. Power rankings, I definitely have them 1 and 2. I would probably go with Astros 1, Dodgers 2, Cubs 3, Rays 4, Yankees 5. You can interchange those any way you want, but, I mean, both of them have been getting such good hitting. I mean, Cody Bellinger, George Springer, Jose Altuve, Corey Seager, Jock Peterson, Carlos Correa, all of those guys from that 2017 World Series matchup have been producing. And I thought at the beginning of the season we'd get a rematch between these two teams. And it's looking like that might happen. There are 2 teams. They're the only 2 teams with 30 wins. Actually, never mind. The Twins at 30 and 16. They're also playing at a very high level. I forgot to mention them. They have been playing great. 15 and 8 at home. 15 and 8 on the road for the Twins. So not being away from home. If you look at these home and away records, most teams are just significantly better at home. They are as good at away from home as they are at home in Minnesota. So Yeah, they definitely have the best road record by far. The only team that really comes close is the 14-9 Diamondbacks, who are actually way better on the road than they are at home. A little interesting how that works. So, getting it done away from home has really been getting it done for the Twins. Another thing I want to talk about is the NL East, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is Philly's division to lose." Braves are only 2.5 games back. And the Mets and Nationals, while they are 6.5 and 8 games back, are still very much in the hunt. I feel like if they can get some timely wins at the right time, although the Mets, I've been disappointed in the way the Mets have been playing. Red Sox are looking like they might be coming back to form. They got a winning record now at 25 and 22, only 4 games back of their rival, the Yankees. And I guess we can go to MLB stat. We'll go to MLB stat leaders 2019. MLB team and player stats, ESPN.com. But I think next we're going to go through some players. Okay. Batting average, Jorge Polanco of the Minnesota Twins with a .343 average, best in the AL. Cody Bellinger batting 4. God, I got to see Cody Bellinger in Cincinnati. While he didn't hit a home run the game I was at, he hit one of the other games. The game I was at, he still went 2 for 4, keeping that average up. And he's been doing really good. Home runs, it is Yelich in the lead with 19. Bellinger and Springer right behind him with 17. God, those guys are so good. They've just been on top of the world. And they've just been playing so well. But RBIs, Bellinger had been leading that conversation for quite a while. But a guy who has caught up to him, winning National League Player of the Week this past week, Josh Bell of the Pittsburgh Pirates. They said he only has like 3 multi-home run games throughout his entire career, all coming this week. He was a monster this week, winning National League Player of the Week. He was an absolute beast. While the Pirates don't have much going for them, he's a bright spot, pretty young too. I think he could definitely get some stuff done. Leader in wins. Your leader in the MLB for wins is Domingo Germán of the New York Yankees. This man has been doing very well. Also behind him is Justin Verlander with 7 wins, and also there's plenty of people with 6: Jose Barrios, Martin Perez, Tyler Glasnow, Zach Greinke, Hyun-Jin Ryu, and Brandon Woodruff. But as we know, wins isn't really the best stat, because didn't Jacob deGrom have something like 8 wins last year with a 1 ERA? Wins are the best stat to go by. So, ERA. The leader in ERA is the Dodgers' Hyun-Jin Ryu. This man, I think he's from South Korea. He's been putting up some fire. He's been playing very well. Zach Davies also with a very good ERA, under 2. Castillo, Lyles, Tyler Glasnow also with ERAs under that thing. Saves, it is Kirby Yates with 17, Shane Green of the Tigers with 15, Kenley Jansen of the Dodgers with 14, Felipe Vasquez with 13, and Brad Hand with 12. And then wins above replacement. This is kind of an underrated stat. If you look at the guys on wins, I'm not sure quite how they calculate the stat. But basically, wins above replacement is how good your team does with you on the field as compared to without you on the field. But let's see. In second place, with a 3.2 WAR, is Mike Trout. With a 4.6 WAR is Cody Bellinger. And he's just been on top of the world, man. Also, some notable players. Christian Yelich is at 2.9. Jorge Polanco of the Minnesota Twins. He's been having a very good year at 2.9, Springer at 2.8, Paul DeJong at 2.8. Anthony Rizzo just got a single, Cubs up 1-0. Let's go! Yelich at 2.9, Baez at 2.8. So, yeah. And I think that's going to end this episode of the 10th inning. Hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Go Cubs. Ethan should be on next episode. I'm not sure when his finals week ends. I know my finals week is next week. But we will still be trying to pump out as many videos as I can. Also, Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals between San Jose and St. Louis is tomorrow. Hopefully it goes to OT so I can get a stream in. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everybody.